Regardless of whether by corporate proclamation, guerrilla designers' mystery fiddling, or unadulterated mishap, the 2018 BMW X3 has a portion of the driving fulfillment and astounding execution that once portrayed each BMW. The new M5 sports vehicle likewise recovers a start of that old enchantment, loaning confidence to the main plausibility. We jump at the chance to believe that specialist slid great BMW qualities into one of the brand's blockbusters hybrid, no less so corporate may botch its beyond any doubt thing deals with interest for those exemplary Beamer characteristics. Rather than the soft, tech-loaded, and not especially lively heading the majority of the brand's models have taken in the previous couple of years. Obviously, it may be the case that the new X3's sublime body control very much oversaw ride and condition guiding that is absent from a substantial swath of its showroom mates is only a glad mishap. In any case it came to fruition, the outcome is a reviving whiff of dynamic sentimentality encased in an advanced wrapper. The X3 M40i rendition tried here shuns the section-level 2018 X3X Drive 30i's 248 horsepower turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-four for 355 horsepower turbo 3.0-liter inline-six from the same new motor family. Try not to try working out why the 3.0-liter 6 wears 40i badging and the 2.0-liter X3 passes by 30i moniker once utilized for 6-barrel X3s. Germany has everything except surrendered numerology with any establishment as a general rule. It's the M in the 40i's name that matters, in any case. At BMW, putting the M before motor documentation as opposed to before model line digit, as an M3, or after a SUV's name, as an X5M, signals mediation from its M performance submark. These models exist between ordinary BMWs and all-out M autos, similarly as with Mercedes-AMG's 43 and 53 badge models, incorporating the GLC 43 with which this X3 specifically contends. M performance status for this situation implies BMW fits as standard the firmer M Sport suspension, M Sport brakes with blue painted calipers, and variable proportion directing setup, a large portion of which are discretionary on the 4-chamber X3. The $700 million adaptive suspension fitted to our test auto carries with it electronically versatile dampers with immovability levels attached to the M40i's Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus driving modes. It's a hurl-up whether the M40i suspension setup or the turbocharged inline-six takes the show. The previous gives estimably controlled ride quality even finished in effectively kept up streets and even with our X3's discretionary 20-inch wheels, while keeping body move, jump, and squat conveniently within proper limits. The suspension activity is just about flawless in comfort mode. Sportier settings include brutality without definitely enhancing the auto's dealing with. Gracious, however, that motor. With 355 drive and 369 lb-ft of torque, the M40i packs 55 more horses and 69 lb-ft more torque than a year ago's 6-chamber X3X Drive 35i. Our test auto's 4.4-second tier to 60 mph puts it simply out before the somewhat more intense GLC 43 SUV and also Audi's SQ5. The new 6-chamber motor is as smooth and conveys its energy as directly as did the old X3's inline-six, albeit tragically its actual sound is covered by electronically opened-up commotions played through the M40i's speakers. Tantamount to those sounds are, who needs fakery when genuine Bavarian chambers can sing your ears off? All through BMW's character emergency these previous couple of years, the tuning of its torque converter program transmissions has never been an issue. The 8-speed program utilized here is the same, with perfect proportion choice and pleasingly sharp engagement. Once more, one needn't wander into Sport or Sport Plus for fulfillment. We found that tapping the electronic rigging lever from D to S added simply enough zest to the powertrain without presenting untoward jerkiness. Contrasted and the spate of late BMW execution models that experienced the ill effects of excessively numerous flexible settings for their suspension, guiding, and drivelines, a blend of which truly hits the stampy M40i's bliss and comfort mode with the transmission in its S or D settings reviews the days when BMWs had a solitary, decent condition of tune. There is positively no requirement for even a finicky driver to investigate the X3's humiliation of customizability wealth. The guiding is brisk, exact, and very much weighted in its default mode. Sport and Sport Plus modes include some weight yet not more feel, which we'll concede we'd like somewhat more of. The thin, simple-to-hold controlling wheel edge is likewise deserving of acclaim, particularly given BMW's fixation generally with stout, fat-rimmed wheels apparently most appropriate for and/or the giant's hands. The M40i's driving fulfillment is so all-encompassing it's anything but difficult to overlook that the bundle has a lot of everyday neighborliness. In updating the X3 for 2018, BMW extended the wheelbase by 2.2 inches, helping subjectively enhance rearward sitting arrangement space despite the fact that it doesn't quantifiably increment. Headroom is great, even with the M40i's standard all-encompassing sunroof, because of the X3's square-shaped, well-known shape. Freight limit is vital. You can stuff 29 cubic feet of products in the back, and laying the 40/20/40 split collapsing seats level gives you an aggregate of 63 solid shapes. Fit, complete, and material determinations all through are high caliber and appealing, and BMW's most recent iDrive framework the 2 looks great and capacity's well silly signal controllability aside. It's about wicked that BMW charges $300 for Apple CarPlay incorporation when the element is standard on various non-luxury vehicles, not to mention BMW's arrangement to charge a yearly membership expense come 2019. The M40i includes a sewed, fake calfskin wrap for the dashboard, control front game seats, 3-zone programmed atmosphere control, versatile, full LED headlights, and a M40i particular body unit. Our stack test auto included Apple CarPlay, a $500 remote telephone charger, a $900 driving assistance bundle blind-side checking and path takeoff cautioning, a $2,950 premium bundle route, a head-up show, and a warm guiding wheel, in addition to $350 for warm front and back seats, and a $2,550 executive bundle motion-based infotainment controls, a 12.3-inch advanced measure group, a self-stopping framework, and a 360-degree stopping camera. Hurl in the previously mentioned versatile suspension and greater wheels, in addition to $550 photonic blue paint, and the aggregate came to $65,245. That include a sensible this class nowadays. You can take a Porsche Macan to $100 K and past, all things considered. Mixing ordinary helpfulness, moderately stealthy looks, and a few strands of BMW DNA with no impact on comfort, the M40i is convincing for newcomers to the brand and fanboys alike. We trust that BMW rapidly spreads a similar reasoning to a greater amount of its lineup.